Hi, my name's Jonathan Hicks, and today I'm joined by
Mark. Tony.
Adam.
And we've just finished playing Project L, which has a very stylish little box here, you can see, which is essentially Tetris. So you have lots of Tetris-style pieces, and these are called puzzles. There's sort of two decks of puzzles. There's the white deck, which aren't worth many points. You see, if you complete this puzzle, this is worth 1 point. These puzzles aren't worth anything, and this is worth 2 points. But then there's also this black deck, which are the ones that are worth a lot more points. You can see there's a 5.1 here and a 4.1. Ultimately, you're trying to complete the puzzles by filling in the Tetris bits to get points, because most points will win. So on your turn, you can do a bunch of things. You're going to have some tiles already. You actually only start with these 2 tiles, and you gradually have to build up the tiles you have, and there's a couple of ways you can do that. So one thing you can do on your turn is simply take a puzzle. So maybe I look at this and go, oh yes, for whatever reason, I want this puzzle. You can have a maximum of 4 puzzles in front of you that you're sort of working on. You then have this crucial, actually something else you can do, I should say first, is you can just place a piece. So maybe I decide to place this piece in this puzzle. That would be a second action. On your turn, you get 3 actions in total. So one action was taking a puzzle, second action was putting that there, and for a third action, I could put another piece in. You see, this L-shaped piece here would actually fit that nicely. But once per turn, you get this master action, which lets you place a piece in all the puzzles that you have, so up to 4 of them potentially. So I could take this one here, and that would finish that puzzle. And then I could take this one here, and that would finish that puzzle. And then I need a big L shape. Oh, I don't have the right kind of shape. I want that shape to go there. It doesn't quite work. I guess I just put the 3 in there, which will fit along the bottom. And then this needs quite a bit of space. Could I fit the T in there? I think the T will fit there. So you can see you're kind of thinking about how to best fit the pieces. Anything you then complete on your turn, you empty out the pieces. If there's a piece at the top right, you get that piece. So this is a little 2 green piece. So from the supply, I take a 2 green, and now I have this available for future placing. I've also completed this, which gets me another L-shaped piece. So they come out, and I get one of, where have they gone, the yellow ones? There we are. And then the puzzles you complete kind of go into your victory display, and you can see this is the end of the game where we've been playing, so I've already got a few of these. But these are going to be worth points, and at the end of the game, you add up how many points you've got, and most points is the winner. There are a couple of other things you can do. So there's like a hierarchy of pieces. So from the smallest, effectively, the more squares they cover, you go up for level 1, level 2, level 3. You can upgrade a piece. So if it's like, oh, I really want one of these sort of zigzaggy pieces, I could upgrade one of my L-shaped pieces like this, just return it to the supply, and take a zigzag piece. So you upgrade a piece. And then obviously you can fill your puzzles more efficiently, because when you're putting it down, it's covering 4 squares now instead of the 3 squares that it was before. You keep playing until the black deck runs out, which is sort of more expensive puzzles, and then you count up points. Most points wins. What do you think?
I think this has to be possibly the single most satisfying game you can play. If you can get a master action where you can complete 2, 3, or even 4 puzzles in the same action, and it's like all that happens and changes at the same time, it's amazing. Yeah, I mean, this is a game very strictly about timing, I think, and balancing the timing. So 8 of the master actions, so you can complete multiple ones, or needing 1 piece at the same time. But also time it so that if I complete one, the piece I get from that I can then use in another puzzle that is less complete. And it's all about how to get those to interlock, that timing to work well, to be the most efficient. But the game beneath it's pretty simple. There's not loads of rules. It's quick to teach, really easy to play. So there's a nice amount of depth with the timing mixed on top of a really simple game. So it's very, very good. Great for many, many situations.
Okay, being a moderately decent Tetris 99 player, obviously the theme, I love it totally. I will say, if you like anything like Bound Park like that, and Splendor as well, this is it all combined. What I do love about it, it's really simple. I can play this with my family without any problem at all. It's simple to learn, the rules are very simple. And like Mark said, it's very satisfying when you go, oh, I could just do that, and that. And what I do like about it, when you complete a puzzle, you take the piece, you can then use that straight away on a piece. And the good thing at the end as well, you'll place all the pieces at the end as well that you got left over. So as long as you've got a good selection, you should be able to complete it. And I'm very gutted because I lost by 3 points. I thought I was doing quite well.
Adam?
Yeah, I like the game. I think both the guys have said is right. I'm not great with Tetris games, so And I had a slight misunderstanding at the beginning on how it works with placing pieces, because you can only place one piece in a puzzle, whereas I thought I could do finish a puzzle first off. So that set it back a bit. But no, I like it. Pretty straightforward. It's good for families as well as sort of gamers. Not necessarily. I don't think it's something I'd kind of play again myself, just because I'm not a huge fan of the Tetris mechanic. But other than that, yeah, good game.
Rating?
I would say probably for me personally, probably 6, but for somebody like more, sort of 7 or 8.
Okay. Tony?
Okay. This appeals to video gamers that like puzzle games. I've got a lot of them on my various devices. And it's definitely a family level game. It's very light, and for me it ticks a lot of boxes. I love Splendor, it's one of my favourite games. This is like pretty much another step up combining those things. So it combines a lot of things I love. So for me it's a 9.5 out of 10.
Ooh, okay. Mark?
Yeah, it's like I don't want to play it all the time, but you can such a good filler for it. So I think I probably have to give it a 9.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's light and simple, and yet it gives you a lot to think about. It's short; it doesn't take very long at all. But trying to figure out the best way to put those, I find my head's buried and trying to work out how to fit all these puzzle pieces in, and suddenly it's my turn. And it goes, oh, how did that come around so quickly? So it's very engaging. It ultimately, I think, boils down to, do you enjoy playing Tetris? It's that game. And I think I'm a little bit more with Adam on this, in that I probably don't enjoy it as much as the other people. But if you like it, it doesn't get any better than this. For a Splendor weight game, I think it does its job very well. So personally, I would be on 7 out of 10. All right, thanks for watching. That was Project L.